Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Cultivators Handyman Edition chicken coop build off between me and it's the Marshmallow Man, Lewis from Canada. You see behind me things look a little different, so why don't we just go ahead and jump right into it and we'll start talking about it. Like I was saying, things look a little different. We cleaned this out last episode, and now you'll see that we have pressure treated, weather tempered, however you want to say it, boards all placed. These four is where the chicken coop will be. It is approximately 6.5 feet wide and 5 feet wide, 6.5 feet long, and we're gonna make this thing about 4 feet tall. We're hoping to hold about 10 to 12 chickens, maybe in the future more, we shall see. So the outside posts are going to be the boundaries, and what I mean by that is the fence. So the fence is going to go from there to there, here to there, jump over to this one and run down the line here. We wanted to keep a separate area, walking, and enough to be able to, you know, work behind here and do whatever we need to do, and it'll also deter the rats from digging underneath the barn, which has been an issue. I didn't show you the whole concreting process because I am no expert, and I didn't want to hear the criticisms in the chat. So it's really all I got to show you today. We cleaned it up in the last episode. Now you see the posts are set. I'm hoping tomorrow they'll be dry. It's supposed to be moderate weather, low humidity. We just had a storm front come through here. You can hear the wind. Another reason why I didn't record until now. Hello and welcome to Cosmic Cultivators Handyman Edition. It's been a long time.
I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know either. You're just here for the looks. You're here for the clicks. Maybe I'll make it a thumbnail, right?
Check out the new haircut.
Yeah, that's why she's here. It's the haircut. So, Lois, I don't know if you remember, but me and you are in a building competition. It's been a few, buddy. But today is the day. I've been out here for a few hours.
Today Gina gets stung.
Yep, I've been out here for a few hours.
Nope, you.
And let's just show you. Let's get right into it. If you remember correctly, we had our post done, concreted in a month ago. 1 month ago. And today is the day that we're going to start building our coop.
So new board.
We have new boards. I'll show you how we did those. So initially what you want to do is get your measurement from the ground up, and we're going to give our chickens 2 feet of headspace. So they're going to have 2 feet of headspace underneath their coop to roam around, have a nice shaded area, stay out of the heat. But for the most part, this shed right here is going to provide all the shade they need.
Also, we're not growing Jersey Giants, so this should be plenty of space, but take that into consideration. If you are going to grow larger breeds, you're obviously want to give them more headspace.
So this marker is the baseline for the entire coop. And what I mean by that is you're going to measure 2 feet off the ground, and every measurement from there on out is going to be based on that and the level bubble system. And you're going to do one board across, another board across, and another board across. You don't want to individually measure 2 feet up because the ground level may not be the same as the other. So you want to get one measurement and make sure everything as level as can level be according to the bubble level method. That being said, we're going to come over here and show you the processed wood. Now, I am no professional, let that be known. So you'll see that some of these boards have some, we'll just call it as it is, crappy cuts. And why that is because I split every one of these, like so. We have a ton of these board laying around. Without it being split, it's really too cumbersome and puts a lot of weight, unnecessary weight. 2x4s is all you're really going to need for this process. So I don't care about the aesthetic aspect of it. I just like functionality. That being said, what we're going to do is we're going to continue on. We had our initial board, and as you see, I'll put my fat bum on there and take a seat. It's pretty sturdy.
And
so
while you're doing that too, I just want to give them an estimate of how tall this is. So I don't think I'm going to have any chickens that are up to my thighs.
No. And we're going to make this box 4 feet tall, which is going to bring it up to here. And this should harbor, what is it, 12, 14 chickens, something like that?
Yeah.
10 or 12, 12 or 14. We're only going to start with like 8 or 10 to begin with.
Probably 10 just in case there's a unfortunate event.
So that all being said, we're going to go ahead and continue leveling off, and I'll bring you back once we get something assembled. Quick little update here. We have gotten the top and the bottom and the top and the bottom of half of our chicken coop. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I know for a fact that each one of these boards is 56, and each one of these is 74 and a quarter. Now I can duplicate that and hopefully create a perfect rectangle of approximately 7 feet by 4.5 feet. Just wanted to give you that quick update there to show you how I'm trying to make this squared off but rectangled off. We are back and making headway here. As you see, we got the floorboards in. We got the box frame done. And it's coming together rather well, honestly. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and continue on putting in supports in the walls. And I'm also going to start framing out my door, which is going to be for me. And then within that, I'm going to have a little chicken door. Yes, the wind. Not much I can do about it. Mother Nature at its best. So just wanted to give you a quick update and show you, well, talk about the next step that I'm going to be doing, and that's just supports. Okay, upon further review and realizing cannot do supports without getting our floor set up first. So that being said, I realized that the styrofoam boarding around here is super expensive. Like, it would have cost me about $150 to insulate just this. So our plan here, you'll see that we have some screening, or screening from storm screening from windows, shades, stuff like that. If you remember correctly, we had scored a whole bunch of this from a dumpster, and I knew I was going to utilize it at some point. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is I'm strapping this to the bottom, and we have found that there is a spray insulation that is, I don't know, I guess compared to concrete. So we're going to go ahead and tack these into place with our staple gun, and then we're going to fill this all in with spray foam for insulation. Instead of costing $150, this should only cost us 20 bucks. We will let you know if it works or not, obviously, because you're coming along for this journey. But we're trying to do this at minimal budget. Unfortunately, we already spent a lot on chicken wire. So we're trying to cut corners and cut the budget as much as possible. Maybe this will give you some ideas on how you can do that as well. Hello and welcome back. It's been a few, but there has been progress. As you see, we've had lunch, fueled up, ready to rock and roll. And here are the big changes here. You saw where we left off, we started spraying insulation foam. Ended up needing a little more than we actually planned for, but we got it done, as you see. And we went ahead and jumped onto the flooring, which most of it's in place right now. Had to play a little bit of Tetris with just the boards that I have on hand, like so. If you have to do this, just make sure you make every cut where there's a support for that board. So that way there's no flexing or warping. Oh, excuse me, sorry, lunch. So you'll see that I have these all cut out, and that's as simple as getting your square that you need, measuring out how thick this is. It's 3.5 by 3.5, making that cut, and boom, just like that, fits right into place. Now I am no expert at all. We are also using repurposed wood. So you'll notice there are gaps here. That's simply fixed by Dollar Tree silicone. And we also have spray, the silicone spray, and we're going to be spraying the entire floor and probably about 4 inches above for cleaning purposes, and also to prevent rot and decay from the chicken poop and the hay and whatever else we're going to use for the flooring. It's really all I got now, guys. Probably gonna cut the video here, and the next time you see us we will start putting in walls and a roof. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. Lewis, I didn't forget about you, buddy. Just had a lot of life changes, and things are finally getting back into play. You see wifey tending to everything out in the distance. There's a close-up of the beautiful wifey. Yeah. We have rust, is what she said, in case you didn't hear her. So that's all we got for today, for today's Handyman edition. Well, this month's Handyman edition. Lewis, I hope you're enjoying this, buddy. So far, so good. Alright, peace, love, and happiness.